Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling and the Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and today I'm going to do you a quick what's in the box kit review on my ICM model kit number 35534 type 770k Tourenwagen with open cover World War II German leaders car, which is a rather splendid large black Mercedes. Basically I'm just going to quickly go through the information sheet here. And then I'm going to give you a quick review of the instructions, followed by the parts, etc, etc. This is actually an earlier kit that I bought, probably slightly prior to when I actually started my YouTube channel on February the 17th. I'm coming up to 6 months doing YouTube now, and I've amassed roughly 220 videos. About half of which are kit reviews and about the other half are building models and painting models and talking invariable amounts of gibberish. So basically I'm just doing a review of 5 or 6 of my favourite kits in the run-up to my 6-month YouTube anniversary. Go me! So anyway, the passenger car type 770k W150 was designed by Daimler-Benz in 1938. It became the top of the company pre-war model range. This car had 8-cylinder of 155 horsepower with compressor 230 horsepower and 6 passenger seats. I understood the bit that said about the passenger seats. There were produced only 88 Type 770 W150 cars up to 1943, 46 of them with Tourenwagen type open bodies, as this is. Some cars had armoured bodies. They were used mainly by the highest state and military authorities in Germany. So, there we go. Let's have a quick look at the instructions. And first off, skip to section 5. First off, we've got our sprue diagram, which tells us all the sprues we should have. Section 1, we're going to start assembling the engine, which we're then going to start assembling the under chassis. These all seem to be quite easy to follow. Section 5, we're going to attach our engine to the chassis with a assortment of other parts. We're going to put our suspension system on, and we're going to put our wheels together, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections per wheel. Then we're going to put the sort of steering assembly on. I'm going to start attaching these sections to our chassis. Then we're going to attach our wheels. These ones have white walls on for some reason, not the same as what's in the cover art. Section 11, we're going to start moving on to assembling the windscreen and engine bay area. We're also going to start assembling the boot, and these are these little rear windows. Section 15, we're going to start moving on to our seats. 18, we're going to put the seats in position. Then we're going to attach our glazing to our doors and our door panels. Very posh. Section 20, we're going to put all those parts onto the main frame of the engine of the car. Then we're going to put our bonnet together with our famous Mercedes grille. Then we're going to attach the whole body of the car to our pre-assembled chassis. We're going to add some hoses, a few springs, and then we're going to put a few finer details on, like the bumper, all these lights and what have you, and then we're going to put the roll down hood cover, whatever you call it, on. Incidentally, it's kind of interesting that it says with open cover. I mean, I'm assuming this means you can open this cover, but I have actually noticed from having a quick look at the parts, there isn't an option to have the cover down on this. There's no sort of folded up roof, if you like. This is kind of interesting. Then we get some diagrams. This one is Tourenwagen, Germany, 1940. And then we have another one for Finland, 1942. And this is a camouflaged variant, Tourenwagen, Germany, 1945, towards the end of the war, because everybody knows camouflage saves you from bombs and bullets. especially in a car like this. Right, so let's move on to the actual sprues, of which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprues in total. As we can see, this is kind of the body of the car. We've got the front wings here. These are the door panels, I think. They're the door panels. This is the floor pan of the car. There's our front windscreen. It looks like our dashboard. There's our 2-section bonnet. There's our radiator grille. Here we have the boot with the Mercedes badge. Moving on, we have our steering wheel, which is 2 pieces to stick together. Not too sure what they are. That's the chassis. These look like door handles there. Not too sure what the rest of the parts are. It's probably part of the exhaust system, I reckon. Don't know what that bit is. Here we have some of our interior seating. These look like fold down seats. That looks like the rear passenger, or maybe they're the front seats. Not too sure. They could be the rear passenger or the front seats. This looks like a piece of lining, maybe. It's got sort of a canvas finish to it. Not sure. There's the engine. This is the fuel tank, which looks very large and appears to be sort of reinforced. These are our interior door panels. Here and here. Not too sure what these bits are. They're part of the framing, I would have thought. There's the fan for the radiator. Here we have our wheels, which are these multi-sectional wheels again. Keep on running into these now on these nice kits. Don't quite understand it all myself, but we'll just have to go with it. Here we have our springs, more mechanicals, more mechanicals, more mechanicals. Oops. More and more mechanicals. Don't know. I'm not a mechanic at the end of the day. You might have guessed. So there's that sprue. Here we have our fold down roof, which is 2 parts, and these are these little fancy silvery bits to go on. And we have our glazed section with a multitude of windows and lights. And then we have our decal sheet with 3 number plates. This one says SA1. We've got the flags that you can draw your crosses on, I suppose, if you do so wish. And that concludes our little kit review. So I'll be doing a few more of these over the next few days. There's nothing here that I'm intending to build anytime soon, incidentally, because these are all quite nice looking kits that I want to give the correct amount of attention to. We're going to plug along with some easier 135s and some more aircraft for the next couple of weeks, and then hopefully in a few months we might have a go at something a little bit more difficult, or maybe I've got something a bit difficult lined up for next week. I haven't quite decided yet. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Please do like and subscribe. Please do have a look at some of my other 135 and 172 kit reviews, of which there are loads, and we'll be building some more kits soon. Thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Be seeing you.